Alright, today we're doing Tormented Demons. You can attack them with all three combat styles, but I would suggest if you don't have a T-bow, probably just use melee and mage. So here's my mage setup with plus magic damage gear as much as I have some prayer boots and suffering for more prayer and defense. But the Toxic Staff of the Dead, because I want to envenom them right away. And then for melee, I have the Serpentine Helm, and if you use that with your first mage hit, it's going to envenom them, so you can do that if you want to. Otherwise, over the course of the fight, with using it for melee and then the Toxic Staff, they'll get envenomed. But definitely use Arc Light and any plus strength gear you have. Make sure you bring your stuff to resurrect your minion and to some food and prayer to stay as long as possible. Just mess with the ratio and find something that works for you as far as pea pots and food. So to get started, you're going to find one that you can attack and make sure you equip the gear that is not praying against. So I'll get my mage gear on. Then what I'm going to do is attack him with either protect from mage or protect from range on. I don't know which one he's going to use. And then if he walks towards you, switch to melee and get whatever augury or piety or rigor, whatever you have for whatever you're attacking with. And then as soon as I attack him, I'm going to use my Mark of Darkness spell to increase my Demon Bane spell damage and then also get my minion out. So we'll watch this. I get augury on, and his first attack we'll see here. It's this fireball, so that was mage. I guessed wrong. Range looks like a shard of something, so I'm going to switch over to protect from mage right away and then get my Mark of Darkness going and resurrect my skeleton, and just watch your timers for both of those. So you're basically just going to attack him until he switches his overhead prayer, or if he does these giant fireballs, he'll root you and cast two of them. So be on the lookout for those two things. That's really all you need to. So he switched to protect from mage, so I'm gonna switch over to piety, get my melee gear on. You can use your arc light spec to lower his defense a little bit. And so likely the next thing that's going to happen is he's going to use his fireball attack. So I'm just kind of waiting around for that. Make sure my super combat is up. So let's look at that again. He uses, you're going to see like a bind go around you, and then the fireballs come and you can see the shadows there. So just walk one tile. Sometimes you don't even have to move if you get lucky, but just walk one tile because it turns your run off. So you basically don't have any time other than to move one tile away. So walk one away, and then he's following me after that, because every time he does a root and fireball attack, he's going to switch his attack style. Well, it's supposed to be always. Sometimes it doesn't for some reason. I think these things are kind of bugged. But anyways, I walked away, and he started following me, so I put my protect from melee on, and then I need to get my mage gear on because he's protecting from melee as well. So I'm going to start blasting him and watch my timers, of course. So Mark of Darkness is probably the next thing that I'm going to have to do. Let's put that up. And I did. Yeah, see, look at that. You can hit really high with this when his shield is down. 49 plus the 10 from Envenom plus the 2 from the minion. Just real nice. All right, so he switched to protect from mage, so I'm switching to my melee gear here again. Gonna get piety on, re-resurrect my skeleton. You know, the interesting thing about the skeleton too. So if you're using mage and melee, you want to use the minion of the third attack style. So if you're using range and mage, then you might actually want the melee skeleton, because sometimes he switches his protection prayer to whatever the minion is using. So the minion's ranged attack can switch his protect prayer to protect from range, which is great because I'm not even using it. So that's pretty much it. These guys are pretty easy once you get the hang of it. It's more so just finding a nice spot where people aren't going to take your guys. So, all right, we'll catch you next time. Thank you.